We have our ramp built. We have it taped down so that it can make it down the ramp. We started with 2 dictionaries and then a set of books. We will get it higher after this. So we're going to go ahead and put our car on, and we're going to see how far our car goes with our ramp at this height. Don't touch our car. You ruined it. Now we have to do it. No, don't touch our car, guys. Oh my gosh. Now you have to know in science you can't just like ruin the experiment like that. We've got to let it go. We have to mark where it went so we can do it again, right? So please, nobody is touching the car but me so that it gets marked. Capiche? Goodness gracious. Messing up our science experiments left and right.
It was on accident.
That was not on accident.
Nobody touched it.
Now it's shorter.
Now it's not.
It's actually went farther.
It did actually. It did.
Okay, we're gonna. We gotta mark where our car went. So the front of our car went there. Like I said, we're not gonna worry about the whole measuring piece right now, but further or shorter, right? That's a big deal. So let's go ahead and increase the height of our ramp by a few books. Don't touch our tape center. I'm just giving you a hard time. She didn't actually ruin anything at all. The nice thing about at least today's science experiment is we can
Huge books.
Well, I'm grabbing a series of books because then it's easier for me to remember.
Oh my gosh, so much.
We are. In case you need to really practice being respectful. We're going to increase the height of our ramp by double. So I'm increasing it a lot. And you guys made some predictions. So this, just increasing the ramp, is going to increase the force. Why do you think this increases the force we have? Griffin.
Because it gets higher and it's steeper.
Good, yeah.
Because if you go straight, it'll go kind of slow, and if you go down, it'll travel the fastest way possible.
Yeah. How many of you like to ride your bikes down hills? Because it's really what?
Fast!
It's fast, right? Even Reed, my baby, he likes to be able to put on his helmet, get on his brother's scooter, and go down the driveway on his bike. Not at the bike, on the scooter. Because he doesn't have to put in any work. But he can go ahead and do it, which is really nice. But as soon as he gets on the sidewalk, does he go anywhere?
No.
The driveway, because of that ramp, it increases the amount of force there. So I have a prediction, but I could be wrong, that you guys need to move back a little bit over there. I could be wrong.
Probably. Yeah.
Voices are off. Ramp trial number 2 underway.
Oh no. That went further.
It did go farther, but I also noticed. Back up, Ryder. I also noticed it kind of did what when it was coming off the ramp? It kind of had a turn. So this one went over here. So it did go further this time. It kind of had a little bit of a turn to it. I don't know if that was my fault or if it just happened. So we will. Third graders. We're being quite silly. Ooh, you know what, Zoe? After this, maybe we can try this experiment again with a different car and see if we get the same or different results. I like that idea.
Yeah.
You guys think that's a good call?
Yeah. If we compare
Zoe, thank you for a great suggestion.
Yeah, Zoe. That was
Yeah. So our car not having a little curve to it was able to make it even further. Very good. So we have trial. We'll mark these so we don't forget.
the taller the car.
1, 2,
3.
3, and that's our white car. Let's go ahead and repeat this experiment with the blue car. Now, this is not something we have to do. Well, actually, before that, when we increased the ramp, what did we notice about where the car went? When we increased the ramp, what did we notice? Joey.
That went further.
Yep, when we increased the height of the ramp, the car went further. Do we think it would do the same thing if we continued to increase the height?
Yes.
Should we try that first?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that one really quick, and then maybe we'll have a tiny bit of time to do the other car as well. So we'll increase the height of our ramp one more time, and we'll repeat the experiment again. So See if we can grab some more books.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Oh.
Well, we're using more books than I thought we would too. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Back up.
Ramp height number 3, approximately.
Don't you mean on the phone?
Well, it's height number 3, trial number 4.
Probably.
Action. Thank you. I'm glad you understood what I was doing, Griffin.
Action. Ready?
Voices drop.
Set. Go. Failure.
Would you please pick it up and return it? Oh! And return it to me, Lexi.
Neither of them.
The one who continued to do her job. Try it again. We'll see if it can handle it. Now the car did a little flip that time, so we'll see what happens.
Good gymnastics.
Couldn't do another flip. No, it's too fast.
So Charlie kind of said something about this, right? Like when things start to go fast, they go all wiggly and moving. So
We're going to probably have to.
unfortunately, even though it looked like our car was going faster, it had issues, didn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to reduce our height back to our original height, and we shall try this with our other car. Okay. This time we will use not the van, the bus.
Yeah. We got this.
And I think this is the front. Do you predict the bus will go farther or not as far?
Not as far.
Ready? Put your hands on your head if you think it will go farther. So a few more people think it's going to go farther than the other group.
Oh, wait, what?
It had a turn to it. Did it go farther?
No.
So we're going to turn. Oh, third graders, we're going to turn and do a comparison. Zena, will you put your hands where that first one went so we can see it really big? From there, let me see your hand, to here. So it went, the bus didn't go quite as far as the car did. Okay, so let's increase our ramp again, and we will repeat the experiment with the blue one. So you don't think it's going to go as far this time either?
No. If it goes straight. I thought this one. I think it's heavier. Yeah, higher and heavier. So then it'll stay on the ground. Yeah.
Okay, voices up. Anticipation set.
Ready, set,
Oh,
go.
I think it's gonna make it.
Oh.
Yup, it did.
Our car this time. Traveled. Okay, Ray, put your hand where the old car went. So did this car, Ray, go further or not as far?
A little bit further.
It went a little bit further with our ramp height this time. Good.
It was still
Interesting. Well, quite a bit further because this was trial. Well, I guess it was the same,
Yeah,
huh?
because
It was, this one doesn't
it's
count.
like pretty much the same size.
We'll take this one. Okay, final height with our final car. We'll repeat the experiment one more time. My shoes are tight.
With the ramp.
Mine
It
always
does. This is where the white part's happening.
I took it off.
This one did probably.
Okay, voices up. Anticipation set. Car ready.
Ready, set, go.
Toss it to me again, Zana.
I think it twisted.
Toss it.
I don't want to break it.
Okay. We're going to repeat experiment because it drove towards Zena.
It's not
Oh,
Or maybe it's because it's turned.
I'm not turning it.
One,
It is very clearly set straight.
2, 1.
Very nice. So, well, you ruined the experiment. No.
Good job, Griffin.
Zena was learning. You were supposed to learn from her mistakes. So about where Griffin's hand is, he picked up our stuff, so we don't know. It did go farther, but we're not sure how much farther because he picked it up. Okay. Third graders, what we are going to do is we're going to go back to our desk and we're going to fill it out. So even though we didn't measure distance today, we know that as the ramp increased, the distance got further, right? So distance, as our ramp got higher, as we increased the amount of force we had, our distance grew. The amount our car was able to travel got longer. So we do want to at least get that information down on the next page, okay? I will release you to your writing activities.